Welcome everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 2019 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. Now this has 1,356 horsepower, 1,021 pounds-feet of torque from a 7.5 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine. The car itself now weighs 3,009 pounds, now has all-wheel drive, and it can do 0 to 60 in 1.591 seconds and 0 to 103.257 seconds. So that's really good acceleration. Easily one of the fastest cars that we've had on this series to 60. But yeah, it's obviously still got a fair bit of weight. It's got that massive rear wing on the back, which can obviously provide a lot of downforce, especially when we're going to be going north of 200 miles an hour. And these modern cars do have gearing, which is problematic in terms of top speed. Granted, it doesn't have a 6-speed gearbox, but we've had to obviously change that due to the all-wheel drive system, and that just makes the tuning a little bit more complicated and a little bit less likely than far older cars to provide a high top speed, because you will see from the top 10 that there aren't many in the way of modern cars. Because if we take a look right now, you'll see that a lot of the cars are from before 2010. I mean, the oldest in that top 10 is from 1956, and that is the currently the leader of this series. So modern cars tend to be a little bit on the slower side, but they also are easily one of the better handling and more consistent vehicles on this series. So let's get out there and see what this Corvette can do. So obviously this was the last of the front engine Corvettes before we went mid-engine with the C8, which, to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of, but plenty of people are, and that's fine. But yeah, I'd prefer a Corvette any day of the week. Just makes them a bit more unique than the Ferraris and McLarens and the like that they're clearly trying to emulate with a mid-engine car. There's 240 already. That's 250. 255. 6. 256 for now, which is pretty decent, but it's clear that obviously the faster we go, the more that rear wing is playing havoc with the weight of the car. Obviously the faster we go, the more downforce we get, and the more downforce we get, the heavier the car becomes. Some cars will be generating well over 1,000 pounds of downforce at certain rates of speed, so no surprise that this is slowing down somewhat at the top end. 256 is still pretty good, especially for a car with that rear wing and being a modern car as well. Let's get around this roundabout and see what we can do on the other side of the motorway. See if we can get any higher in terms of speed. There's no doubt that this is a cracking handling car no matter what speed it's going. Easily able to dodge in and out of traffic and deal with most corners that this motorway has on the go. Then traffic also plays into getting on the driving lines that we're on, so it's a bit difficult in that regard. But yeah, we're going more than nearly 230 mile an hour around that corner, and it didn't sound like it was struggling at all. Yeah, it's going to struggle with this a bit because it's going uphill, so no surprise that we're not gaining any speed. Yeah, there we go, 256 miles an hour. Obviously far from the fastest car of the fastest cars that we've had. But again, like the Alfa Romeo Giulia, it's easily one of the better handling cars that we've had. And 256 is far from the bottom of the table. It's managed to match a Spagna GTA Spano, an Apollo Intenza Emozioni, a Jaguar C-Type, a Ferrari GTC4 Lusso. It's beaten a Formula Drift Dodge Viper SRT10, an Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2, a Nissan Fairlane Z version S, a Porsche 550 DA Spider, an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, which I mentioned earlier, which again is a cracking handling car, but will only manage 251 miles an hour, as well as a Celine S5S Raptor and a Aston Martin Vantage. So yeah, pretty solid in terms of handling. It's easily, like I said, one of the best handling cars on this game in terms of being upgraded, or even in terms of stock. And yeah, if you're after a highly fast car with incredible handling, then this, upgraded or otherwise, is one of the cars to go for. But obviously, if you're after mind-bending speed, then yeah, you can certainly do a lot better. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.